Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Josh Denny. I have the privilege of sharing the secret business opportunity with you over the next few minutes. I'm going to be sharing with you why the person who invited you on this web link is excited about their opportunity and they want to share it with you. So that's my job over the next few minutes to go through that with you. Now, on the portal here, if you look below you, you're going to see a little link. That's going to go to a PDF that'll help you follow along with a visual aid, because there's not going to be a slide presentation right now. There's just going to be that visual aid. So if you click on that link, pull it up, we'll go through that as we go through the orientation here over the next few minutes. So if I haven't had the privilege of meeting you before, my name's Josh Denny. I really have the honor of being involved in the profession of networking, home-based businesses, whatever you want to call it, for the last now 20 years. And I think, like a lot of people, I wanted to achieve success. I just didn't really know how to do it. If you're like me, I wasn't raised in a very successful or wealthy home. My mom did the best she could. My parents were good. They're good people. They just didn't know very much about money and finance and how to go out there and achieve it. And the best advice I got growing up was go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a good degree, and go get a job and buy a house, get out of debt and save your money. And that was probably similar advice to what I'd imagine you got. But what I realized is that's really not the way to success. And moreover, I made a lot of mistakes when I was younger. When I was in high school, I didn't really go. So unfortunately, I didn't graduate. And as a result, I thought, man, I've really messed up, because the key to success is genuinely, getting into college and getting a good degree so you can go get a job. Man, I messed that up, and I ended up working in a machine shop, cleaning floors, $9 an hour. I mowed lawns. I did drywall. Did everything I could to try to make money. And again, if you don't come from it, you end up with credit cards, and if you're like me, I got in a lot of debt. You pay those minimum payments, and it seems like that balance just keeps continuing to increase. And after working very hard for a number of years, I found out that I was only working just to pay my bills. At least that's how I felt. And I found myself in an opportunity presentation and hearing similar information to what I'm about to share with you. And it changed things for me, changed my life drastically, because for the first time in my life, I heard people talking about entrepreneurism, about becoming successful, about understanding finance and getting educated financially. I got pointed in the right direction for books and for audios that would help me understand business, help me understand how to be successful, not just in America, or not just in business, but in life in general. And that information, and of course, getting the opportunity to work with mentors and coaches that had my best interest in mind, changed things for me drastically and helped me become a very successful person. In my 20s, I made millions of dollars and was able to really learn a lot. Of course, in my career, I've done very well. I've also had some pretty epic failures. I've lost a lot of money, unfortunately. I've lost my money, other people's money, and ended up in some pretty severe debt. In fact, when I saw Secret here, I was about $1 million in debt, on food stamps, struggling. I'd lost my real estate, cars, all the jewelry, the things had kind of gone away, and whatever I could sell, or I had to sell. And we were getting kicked out of this apartment that I was in. And my wife was pregnant with my second daughter. My first daughter was about 1 year old. And man, it was a very emotional time, as you can imagine. And I was looking for a way to be able to get out of that situation, obviously. And that's when I found a Secret and was shared, or the information was shared with me about what this company was doing. And that's where I want to kind of start. So I want to start there. If you'll notice, there's 2 pages. Start with obviously section 1. You can kind of see the products, what they do. There are products that are designed to help people fix their skin. Okay, help them reduce the signs of aging. Help them protect their skin, clean their skin, take care of their skin. It's a skincare company, and you see number 2 here. Who's Secret? They're a international luxury skincare brand that was actually founded in 2005. And they were marketing Dead Sea skincare products in malls. You can see the picture of the kiosk. The kiosk is like that, near 1,000 locations in 40 countries around the world. And they spent all their money on the formulas and being able to have products that worked right now, not later, but right now, as you can see in in section 1 again, the results, before and after. Before and after, you see the difference in the face. And this is with our Recover product, literally 15 minutes after just one application. We have patents on the product. It's remarkable. I mean, it really, really is remarkable. And they're telling me the story of how they become so successful by focusing on results-driven products. Because in a kiosk in a mall, as you can imagine, it's probably the last place you and I want to stop to buy a product, especially a skincare product. But because they worked and worked right now, people were intrigued. So if you're walking by and they happen to catch you, you're like, oh, great. What? They show you a product that worked and worked right now. They're like, okay, well, show me what else you got. And then they show you a couple other more products and they would sell. They did so well in the period of time between 2005 2010, the largest manufacturer in the world of personal care, a $25 billion annual company, came knocking on the door saying, hey, look, let's make an arrangement. And to date, Secret's the only company that this massive manufacturer has a manufacturing agreement with, but doesn't have any ownership. This company owns 500 brands, and Secret is the only company that they do manufacturing for that they do not own, which obviously lends a lot of credibility, science, research, tremendous assets, as you could imagine, to the product line. And what's the formulation? If you go to number 3 here, you got the perfect blend of science and nature. We're again patented, provably cleansed some of our products, and plant extracts, essential oils, dead sea minerals, no animal testing, hyperallergenic, all the good stuff that you want with these minerals. If you haven't heard of the Dead Sea, it's the lowest point on earth. My wife and I were just there recently. It's unbelievable. If you ever get a chance to go, you got to do it. But there's 26 minerals that are found in these waters, 12 of which can't be found in any other body of water in the world. It's just a very unique place. It's been known for thousands of years for its ability to help skin, help people look better, feel better, all sorts of stuff. You can Google it and see it for yourself. It's quite extraordinary. The skincare industry itself, if you go back to 2, is a $200 billion, soon to be $400 billion annual enterprise. It's just a massive, massive marketplace. And Secret is positioned to be the #1 leader, the leader in the entire skincare world because of our unique marketing position and the products and the ingredients and formulas that we have. Now, why, if they're doing so incredibly well, are they transitioning into relationship marketing or network marketing, whatever you want to call it? And the reason is the world has changed. Today, all of us have a running newspaper, a running or propaganda machine on our phones, don't we? I mean, everything is here. Typically, if you go to a new area and you want to see a restaurant, you typically pull up a restaurant review site like Yelp and you look at the reviews. What's good, what's not good, what are other people saying about it? We look on Facebook for what our friends are doing, what they're thinking. Today, it's not about other people or some big Madison Avenue marketing firm trying to get into our brain. We want to control our content. We want to know, what's happening, and we get our information from our friends and from people we know. It's the social movement. It's happening already. The world is changing. Retail as we know it is changing, and it's affecting consumption. How you and I consume products, not just in America where I'm filming this or broadcasting this right now live, but all over the world. South America, Canada, Europe, Asia, Africa. It doesn't matter where you live. Australia, down under, all over the world. It's changing the way you and I consume products and have access to information. And this vertical, which is relationship marketing, is the best possible way to transition any company that wants to stay ahead. It's all about staying ahead. It's about being able to spot the trends before they become self-evident and positioning yourself in front of it. I'll give an example. Airbnb, it's a company I just recently heard about. I didn't even know about them until a couple months ago. But come to find out, they're the #1 hospitality company in the world. And to my knowledge, they don't even own a hotel. They're huge, and they just came up a few years ago. In fact, Uber, right? They're just celebrating their 5th birthday, right? Their 5th year in business. 5 years ago, they didn't exist. Today, Uber's the #1 taxi service in the world. And they don't even own a taxi car, to my knowledge. It's astonishing. The world is changing, and direct sales, home-based businesses, relationship marketing, again, whatever you want to call it, is positioned to profit, to benefit by that, by the people that are involving themselves today. That's why statistically there's about 40,000 Americans enrolling for some type of business like this every week. About 400,000 every week enrolling worldwide. More professionals than at any other time in history are getting involved in this profession. And it is a profession. It's a profession that is producing tremendous results. Some people becoming multi-millionaires. People earning in excess of $10, $15 million a year as distributors of these companies with no overhead, with no liabilities. Now, those numbers should get your attention when you're watching it happen. And you have doctors, lawyers, PhDs, MBAs, already successful entrepreneurs that have run multi-million dollar, $100 million, even billion-dollar companies that are taking notice and getting involved today. It's happening. Like it or not, whatever you probably thought about it in the past is irrelevant, because the reality is it's a new world. Okay, it's a $166 billion enterprise now and exploding. And what is it? It's simply a way to be able to take products directly from the manufacturer, cutting out the middlemen, cutting out the global wholesaler, the local wholesaler, the retailers, all the advertising, the real estate, all those other liabilities that are packed into the product price. Get rid of all that, take it through someone like you and I, is the only middle person, as a recommendation to our consumer, and you're able to save that consumer or that friend or that family member a considerable amount of money. You know, we got shampoo, we got hand therapy, foot therapy, aftershave. We got in a full line of products. But if we were marketing these products for full retail, over $1 billion sold. Okay, $1 billion sold at retail without a business opportunity, and kiosks in some of the most prestigious malls around the world in 40 countries. So the product is tested. It's proven. It's not up for debate whether it works or whether it sells for the retail price. We already know it. By eliminating all the overhead, by eliminating all the retail stores in the fronts and all that extra liability, we can take these same high quality products to the consumer for up to 50, sometimes even 60% off. So think about it. If you were spending $50 for a product that you liked, and now because of your friend's recommendation, you're able to get that same high quality product for $25. Are you happy or sad about that? Of course you're happy. It makes sense. You do it. And that's what's happening right now. Now, the other thing we're able to do with the savings is incentivize people like you and I for helping the company build their customer base. That's all we're doing. Okay, so that's why there's income involved in this opportunity. Okay, and the advantages: you can build your own business, low startup costs, tax benefits. Now, I'm not a CPA or an accountant. Please get your tax advice from someone in your local area, your state, or wherever it is you live in your particular country. Find out how that works for you. But in many cases, you're able to save a significant amount from the government taxing you because they want to spur economic growth by having you start a business. Okay, so a lot of people do that, especially high-paying professionals get a home-based business to offset some of their taxes, so you can save right there. So this is amazing. Now, let me go on to this about the acquisition of a customer just in a moment when it comes to Secret. I want to explain this because I'm an Apple fan. I know some of you guys are Android people out there. God bless you. I know you got a great phone. I like my Apple phone. Okay, I'm a fan, and when I first got it, it was one of the coolest things in the world. I couldn't tell you how many people I showed it to. It was one of a kind. I showed it to everybody. I must have probably sold 100 iPhones. Now, I don't work for Apple. I've never worked for Apple. I didn't get paid a nickel for my recommendations when I was showing people Apple products, especially the iPhone, but I did it. I don't know how many people I've done that for. And at the time, Steve Jobs was alive. He didn't even send me a thank you card. I didn't get a free charger. I didn't get a discount on the next Apple product. I got nothing out of it. But we've all done things like this, haven't we? I mean, think about it. When's the last time you watched a good movie, you got excited about it, you told a friend? I'm sure you've done that. Or you went to a great restaurant, you enjoyed the food, the atmosphere was awesome, and you told your friends about it next time you saw them. Or a particular clothing line or whatever. Maybe as a gym, we've all done this to some degree or another. And when we recommend it to a friend or a family member, they get excited. They go to that place of business and they may purchase something. If that happens, you've essentially done the advertising and drove revenue to a particular business where somebody got paid. Unfortunately, that somebody wasn't you. Okay, based on your recommendation, you did the advertising legitimately because you liked the product. You didn't sell anybody. Excuse me. You didn't sell anybody. You just shared the opportunity. That's all you did. And so when that revenue was driven to the company got paid. What Secret wants to do is say, listen, we know you're going to like our products. We know you're going to share our products. When you do, we're going to pay you if someone becomes a customer. Let me show you section 5 here. You'll see customer commissions. Okay, of course, you can earn up to 150% retail, simply making your products available retail. People buy, you get paid. You can buy wholesale, make available for retail, keep the difference, cash in your pocket, or you can send them to your website online. They buy some products. The company ships them those products. You don't have to inventory it, and you get paid by the company. The company sends you a check saying thank you. If it wasn't for you, this person wouldn't be a customer. For example, let's say you show my wife and I, and you say, Josh, Cindy, you know what? We've got these great products. Take a look at them. We experience them. We like them. We buy them. Okay, and you get paid. Now, here's the thing. If we go online and we buy retail, we can do that. You're going to get paid the difference, plus a little extra. However, because if you're a friend, you say, listen, you can become a VIP customer today. Okay, there's 2 ways to do it. You can purchase $500 worth of product, and as soon as you reach $500, you get 1 point per dollar. You become a VIP customer, and at that point, everything after that's 50 to 60% off, and you get 2 points per dollar. So to maintain your customer status for the year, you just have to maintain a $250 purchase per year, and you are able to be a VIP customer. Like, that's a great deal, kind of like my credit cards or my airlines. I'm getting customer benefit. That's great. But if I get started today with at least a $99 purchase, I can be a VIP today, get those savings right now, and only have to maintain a $250 purchasing, because I'm getting 2 points per dollar now for that 500 points. I'm now a VIP customer consistently. And I don't have to buy once a month or once a week or whatever. I can buy once a year. But as long as I get that point minimum, I'm a VIP customer. And I get all the benefit of those deep discounts because of your recommendation. I get my own website. My wife and I can go on and log on. In fact, we can even get our products for free. How? When we recommend our friends or family. We like the product. We start sharing it. They go to our website and buy. We can get a product credit for every person that we refer to the site. But it gets better, because not only as customers do we get product credit for free product, but you, as the agent who helped us become customers, okay, this new revenue that's being driven from a new customer, you get paid on too. Now, how do you get paid on it? Now, every time we make a purchase, the first purchase, you're going to get a 25% on the dollar commission. That's right. My wife and I buy $100 worth of products. Bingo, you just made $25 in your pocket. Right? We make a $1,000 purchase. You just made $250 in your pocket right now. Now, when we use those products, we like it, we run out, we buy them again. Guess what happens? Well, you get paid again. You get paid. Now, it's not going to be that full amount. It'll be now 20 to 25% of the business volume. But every time we purchase, anytime we purchase, you're getting paid. And we may move away. We live in a different state. We live in a different country. But we like Secret products. When we run out of it, we buy it again. And because you're the one who helped us become a customer, you're getting paid that residual income over and over and over. And I didn't really realize the power of this until I thought about the deodorant I use and the shaving gel. Okay, if you're a guy like me, I've been using the same deodorant for 15, 20 years. Is it the best? I have no idea. Is it the cheapest? I couldn't tell you that either. All I know is when I run out of it, that's what I buy again. Why? Because it works for me. It's what I've always used. Shaving gel the same way. Recently I've replaced everything with Secret products that Secret has. And I tell you what, when I run out of it, I buy it again. We don't think about it. When we find a product that we like, that works for us, we stay very loyal, very consistent. This is residual income. Imagine having 1,000 customers. Imagine having 10,000 customers. Imagine building a team where you have, a lot more than that, maybe 1 million customers. And every time they use the product, you're getting paid for it. They run out of it, they buy it again, you're getting a little piece of that. In fact, that's the next step we want to talk about, is building a distribution network. Because obviously, you're going to have people that want to be customers. Most everyone wants to be a customer. They see the products they want to buy. But some of those people will be smart like you, and they'll say to themselves, you know what, I could use some extra money. And what will happen is, you see section 6 here on your form, you'll see the team commissions. And you find 2 people, right, that are excited like you are, want an entrepreneur, want to be in business for themselves. Maybe they're an entrepreneur. Maybe they're sick and tired of having the same job they've had forever, and they want a way out. They want a plan B. They see that the world's changing and they know they need to do something different. And you show them how you're making some extra money. They decide to participate. As that starts to spread from street to street, neighborhood to neighborhood, people start to get involved as customers and also get involved as agents. It starts to grow. It starts to go viral out, just like your friends on Facebook and any other social media site. It starts to move away from you and you get into other circles. Okay, you're going to earn a percentage of that. Up to $25,000 per week. And there's examples on here. You can see how that works. But the reality is, as it builds, you can get paid as it starts to grow. Now, if you go to 7 leadership matches, this is what I love. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the plan, because you may be thinking to yourself, Josh, this is great. I'm busy. I've got these other businesses I'm running. I got a career. I got kids. I got all these other things going on. I can't see myself really spending a lot of time here. That's fine. I'm certain you know some people that have a little more time than you. For example, when I was first getting started, I had a lot of time because, I lost everything in business and I needed an opportunity like oxygen. You find a guy like me, all right, I'll go work real hard for you. Not really for you, I'm working for me, but because you recommend me to the company, I latch on and start doing it, you can get paid. That's by our check match situation. Very simple how this works is you become one of our first leadership positions, which is a bronze. You help me do the same thing. And it's very simple to do. If I go out there and I make $1,000 in team commissions, you're the one who recommended me. I got started. I make $1,000 for me. I drove revenue to the company. The company says, thank you. If it wasn't for you, Josh and Cindy wouldn't be here. Here's 20% of $200 for you. Well, what if we go out and make $10,000? Well, there's $2,000 for you. What if we go out and make $100,000 like we do? Well, guess what? That's another $20,000 for you. So it doesn't really necessarily matter about where you're at or how busy you are, how much money you don't or do have. All that matters is who you know. The company's going to reward you for introducing other people that go out there and take this seriously and help build the customer base through our leadership check match situation. Okay, there's a lot of other ways to get paid. You can see it on the chart here, with getting started, enroller bonuses. You find out how you can double those enroller bonuses by becoming a superstar relatively quickly. Additionally, you get rank advancements from $500 to $1 million, and a driver dream bonus, which is amazing, from $500 to $6,000 every 4 weeks. We don't lock you into a car lease like a lot of companies do. Look, it's your dream. You drive whatever you want. If your dream's a retirement program, if your dream's college tuition for a kid, if your dream's a vacation program, if your dream's just paying off the debt you already got, doesn't matter. Whatever your dream is, as you advance through our commission structure, we're going to pay you those corresponding bonuses every 4 weeks as long as you're qualified. We have training, support, everything you need to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Okay, so how do you participate? Okay, you want to see how this works. You can see the first page here, which is take action now. You register, secure your position with Secret. Get started. Get online with the person who invited you here. Log on. Get started immediately. Okay, and then you can select a starter set. Now, obviously, these are optional, but then again, so is success. If you started a restaurant, you probably need to have some food. If you started a shoe business, right? You're going to sell shoes. You need to buy a bunch of shoes. If you have a skincare business, probably a good idea to get some skincare products, and that's what we do. We make it very, very simple to get a whole lot of value for a little bit of money in helping you get your business started. I don't care if you're going to even start a lemonade stand, okay? You need some lemons, some sugar, some ice, a little stand, some cups. You're going to have to go buy that stuff up front and then sell it for a profit. That's a business. Now, I know some of you already know that, but some people, if you're like me, I was kind of silly. I'm like, well, if it's so good, why do I got to pay to get started? It's not about getting paid to get started or paid to get started. This is a business. You're opening up an enterprise. Okay, all businesses like that, and usually it's $10,000, $100,000, even $1 million to do it, which keeps most of us out of the business quadrant, keeps us out of that area of life. Here, for less than a couple $1,000s, we can have a real business where the income opportunity is virtually unlimited. For example, a professional package where most people want to get started, just $16.99. Okay, now that doesn't include your agent kit. Agent kits are anywhere from $49 to $99, and $99 I'd recommend because you get this really cool secret agent briefcase. You get brochures, applications, and spots for you to put your product in. The product's not included, so I didn't include it here, but you can see where you can put your product. You have a cool case to take around with you and go sit down and show your business in a box, okay? Plus your website, your merchant account where you can enroll people anywhere in the world we do business. take their information. The company will send them the product. They'll send you the check. You can track it where the commissions are coming, track your customers, track your agents, see where everything's happening, access to all your reports, training videos, you name it, all for that $49, $99 entry fee. And you get all that included for the year. Okay. Now I'd encourage you to get a package of some sort, like the professional package, which is $4,200+ worth of value for just $16.99. Pretty much all of our line. You can retail some of that product, experience it, show it, demonstrate it. Of course, the special agent package is also $1,450 for just $3,700 worth of value. Again, just $1,450. Both of these two positions enable you to get coded at a special agent earnings ability. It means you get about 50% more pay in your team commissions for 12 weeks while you're working your way up to the bronze position, where it then becomes permanent as long as you're qualified there. So it gives you a kickstart. It also starts you at that 20% check match on anyone who gets involved with you that becomes a bronze. Very important for you. So there's a lot of money on the table as a way to help you get your investment back faster. Now the premium package gives you the ability to be superstar eligible, as do the previous packages I just mentioned, which helps you to get to the superstar position, give you double enrollment bonuses, all that kind of thing, much faster. And that's $1,300 worth of value for just $550. And of course, we have the basic $382 worth of value for just $150. Those are your packages. And here's where it is. You decide to get started. Okay, there's kind of three options here. The person who invited you here, I'm sure, is going to be calling you or texting you or whatever right after this. Say, hey, where you at? Just make it easy on them. Make it easy on yourself. Just let them know, hey, I'm an A, B, or C. What's that mean? A C says, you know what, I'll be a customer. Why not? You're my friend, my family member. I'll at least try your products. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's nothing to lose, right? Everything to gain. So, again, try them out. Use them. Experience them. Don't like them? Send them back. Send them back empty. We don't care. We'll give you your money back. Okay? It's no big deal. We're trying to show you that we've got the best products. We stand behind them. So become a customer today. That's a C. A B says, you know what? Of course I'll become a customer. You're my friend, my family member. I'll support your business. If they're as good as you say they are, I'll keep buying them. But I got some questions about the business. I suggest get on the phone with the person who invited you here. Find out who they're working with. Get on the phone with some of those people. Maybe the person who invited you is brand new like you. That's okay. There's a support team. There's a system of people that want to help you succeed. Get on the phone with them. Ask your questions. No one's going to try to hard close you or sell you. We want to help you win. Of course, as you can see by our check match, that's how we get paid. We get paid by either A, helping you get a quality product. If you like it, buy it. If you don't. No big deal. But the other way we get paid is by helping people make money. That's what we want to do. We want to help you become an entrepreneur, help you build the customer base for the company, and you earn income that way. We'll teach you how to do it. And by doing so, we can earn income as well through that check match program. And the A's say, listen, I get it. If you can do it, I can do it too. I've heard enough. I've seen enough. Let's get started. I'm going to be an agent right now. I'm going to get the biggest package I can possibly get, and I'm going to get started. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get out to the next event where I can meet the owners. I can meet the partners. I can see what this is with my own eyes. I'm going to go through the websites. I'm going to see what's going on. Every Sunday evening at 7 Pacific Standard Time, 10 Eastern, we do a vision cast. And you want to log on to that to basicagenttraining.com. Again, basicagenttraining.com. You have one of the best leaders that's going to be beaming in to your home, to your portable device, to whatever. Every week, it's a free play all week, so you can get access to the best, access to the top information to help you build a business. And you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have a whole team here with you. So with that, it's been a privilege to share some information with you. God bless, and I look forward to working with you here in the near future. Bye-bye.